What's up, y'all? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm just gonna get right into it. I'm not gonna do a little intro thing like I did previously because we're on a new little challenge thing right now. So recently, I just watched this video called "It Only Takes 2 Weeks." That was literally the title. And after watching it, I felt really, I don't know. It was like my whole perspective of the whole thing of like it depends on how you want it was changed after watching that. In the past, whenever I heard that phrase, I would be like, oh, okay, I would kind of like dismiss it just because of the fact that it always felt like people would just say that and as like a placeholder to like excuse, like to just blow off everything else you got going on in your life to solely focus on work. And I never liked that because I feel like there needs to be a balance with everything. But after watching that video and hearing like the perspective that they were saying it in, it almost kind of made me feel, especially because like I don't know, I guess like the last time I felt that way about that quote per se, I was in a different place in my life, in headspace and everything, right? So after watching that video with me being in the headspace I am now, that's what he said, and he said it multiple times in the video. But this time it didn't like hit me like it used to. It didn't hit me like in the sense of like, oh, here we go again. Like if anything, it made me be like, no, like this is valid, like if you want something badly or if you want something to work out or you want something to go that way, you just do everything in your power to make that happen. And in this case, the guy was just saying, and mind you, I think he's a math teacher or something like that, so he's speaking of this from perspective of like a math teacher, like saying like, hey, if you're behind in your class and you're failing and you don't know what's going on, it only takes 2 weeks for you to get back on track and be ahead and everything like that. And he said it could apply to everything. So in my eyes, I'm like, well, I kind of want to see if it'll apply to like what I got going on. So as of right now, since the last vlog post that I put out, we had just finished the second move, the last short film type thing. Now we're in a position of getting ready for the next one, which is called Lost Time. And I kind of want to see how much of preparation I can get by the end of these 2 weeks. So my idea was, okay, for 2 weeks, let me try to dedicate time every day towards seeing this thing through, getting pre-production done. That's what it is. It's mainly just getting pre-production done. That's kind of like the whole idea of the 2 weeks thing. I want to see if I can get pre-production done of this thing within the 2 weeks. Of course, Daryl's going to be helping me out, but hey, I'm just mainly just showing from my perspective of like what that would look like. But yeah, so hey, he might be in a couple videos here and there, but at the same time, I kind of want to challenge myself to do that. And then at the same time, kind of see how that would weed into the other things I got going on in my life as well. Like for instance, like my random shorts or any other type of hobbies and stuff like that I really want to lock in on and stuff like that. So, hey, I don't know. I kind of want to give it a try. And mainly the whole thing of the video was lock in for 2 weeks and, dedicate every day towards feeding that goal, accomplishing that goal in whatever way you can. Of course, not doing it unhealthily, because I think that's one thing to take in perspective. Like, yes, it's okay to work hard and stuff like that towards things, but just don't do it out of desperation or do it out of, do it for the wrong reasons. Because I feel like there's a healthy way to work hard for something without it taking a toll on your health and your life and how you show up for other things, because I feel like so long as you tick the needle in some type of way, that still means something, So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I was gonna have like a little, and also at the same time, I'm going to post a video every day showcasing how I'm ticking this needle. You know what I'm saying? The videos might be long, the videos might be short. It don't matter. It's just showing the progress of that, and it's gonna be for the 2 weeks. So that's what we're doing. So yeah, these videos aren't gonna be super thought out, super well crazy edited like the last ones were, because I had a lot of footage and a lot of time to plan and everything like that. No, these are going to be day to day. So I'm going to film, capture what I can. I'm gonna still try my best to make them of good quality, of course, but they're not gonna be as drawn out and everything like my previous ones were. So yeah, let's go ahead and start ticking this needle. Yeah, let's go. So the thing is, since we've last talked, I have made some progress on, I really hope I'm in focus. I have made some progress on ticking the needle forward as far as like making progress on this short and planning for it. Me and Daryl have talked about wanting to start, start casting people and getting people casted for certain roles and everything. So right now we have 3 people that we're going to be auditioning for, 3 characters. The first one is Sky, which is the main character's girlfriend. The second one is Mia, the main character's sister. And then the last one, Cameron, which is the main character's like old friend. And so we feel like these are important to audition just because of the fact that they kind of play a very, very big role in how Jacob's character progresses and gets through some of the things that he's going through. So the thing is, we have to make sides. I came up with the idea of like, hey, let's make sides for each of these characters. A side is something you write for a specific character that basically shows out their traits, who they are. Like, it's like a scene you kind of just make up. It has nothing to do with the main storyline if you don't want it to be. But it's just its own thing that mainly shows the characteristics, character of whatever said character you're making a side about. So I've already written one of them, which is for the main character, just showcasing Sky, her character, and what she's been like, what she's like, and everything that she's been through, and how she kind of fits into Jacob's life. So yes, that one is done. There's 2 more left, and next thing I need to do is work on the one for Mia, which is his sister, showcasing her characteristics, who she is as a person, her wants and desires, stuff like that. Just so I can, make something that showcases like, okay, once someone acts this out, are they able to emulate this in the best way possible? Like, it's something you would be able to see through the audition or whatever. So let me get out my notepad. So while we got the first one done for Sky, that one's easy. I think it's like two and a half pages. So it should be short, sweet, nothing too crazy. And now we're on to the one for Mia, the sister, and I've planned it out as far as like how it's gonna go, how everything's gonna, like basically step outlining the whole thing or whatever like that. And yeah, so today I'm going to start putting this stuff onto the script page just to kind of like get that stuff going. I'm going to start writing that out as far as like, dialogue, actions, all of that stuff. And then from there, I'm going to send it to Daryl so then he can look over it, give his thoughts and opinions and stuff like that. And then boom, we move like that. So yeah, not too bad. And I will say this too, as I've gotten back into to writing and stuff like that, it's very much helped me realize like a lot of things that I want to do better with as far as like how I do write. Not in the sense of like, I don't know what I'm doing and I'm just putting putting words on like a script and just not having any idea. But it's more so just I just want to make sure I do a better job at like definitely making each character very much their own person and having them be able to, I don't know, show different sides of, how people can be without it sounding like myself. And then also at the same time, and this is probably the biggest one for me, was how people, especially in certain movies, are able to have a metaphor for just a simple theme. And regardless of what the film is about or how it's shown, that simple theme is just felt throughout the whole film. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, Everything Everywhere All at Once. On paper, it looks like a crazy sci-fi movie with different timelines and all this other stuff, and it looks like that. It's so visually beautiful, right? But at the heart of it, it's a family movie about a mom trying to better her relationship with her daughter. It's a family movie. And like, I think that's what makes that movie connect so well with me, because when I watch it, I'm like, oh my gosh, like, dang, I feel like I can relate this to, I don't know, my family or my relationship with my family, or, you know, and stuff like that. And there's other movies that do the same thing, and I love that so much, how they're able to do that. I wish I could think some off the top of my head. I'm kind of just talking, so, but that's the one I always think of, because at the heart of that movie, it is just a family movie about family, like, you know, a mom trying to better a relationship with her daughter and stuff like that. And it's so beautifully done. Like, yes, the movie can be about whatever, but the central theme of it is something that has to be felt under that, you know? Like, if I wanted to make a movie about I don't know, like dinosaurs attacking the city, whatever, there has to be some type of central theme or something like that at the heart of it that makes this movie impact emotionally. Now, mind you, that's just me wanting to make stories like that. Not every movie has to be like that. There's some movies, they can't just be about dinosaurs destroying the city and, you know, doing what dinosaurs do. But I want to make stories that not only look visually cool or have really cool concepts, but I also want them to hit emotionally for people. So when they leave out the theater, they feel different. Like it sits with them. And I mean that in a positive way. Like they walk out feeling like they can accomplish something, or they feel like they want to change how they've been because they realize through the movie how they've been to other people that they've negatively hurt or something like that. You know, like, I don't know. I just want to make movies that impact people emotionally. They can feel, and it sticks with them in a positive way. So yeah, that's something I'm really learning. And I saw this TikTok on it not too long ago. Matter of fact, let me share it with y'all. Okay, so I got my thought journal here, and I'm just going to like read basically what I learned from that little segment thing or whatever like that. It's not that long. Basically the quote that the whole TikTok was over was the thing that said, "The secret of the creative life is to feel at ease with your own embarrassment," by Paul Schrader. That's what he said. That's the guy that I'm like talking about that has that. Yeah. So basically I said, in this TikTok I watched recently, it talked about this quote above and broke it down in a very nice way. The man who said the above quote relates embarrassment to our dirty laundry. Our dirty laundry is the personal problems we have and carry on a day-to-day basis. The problems we're usually too embarrassed to share with people. But the thing is, that's what makes a good story, our personal problems. Great stories start with a personal problem and then are turned into a metaphor that gives the story emotional depth and helps it relate to people. I need to watch this full video. Yeah, I do need to watch the full video, because I think the guy has like a full video that's like an hour and some change long. I don't know. But yeah, I need to watch it for sure. But for sure, this is the approach I've really been looking for. It reminds me of those movies I really connected with that were so complex in what you saw, but the theme behind it was simple and felt throughout the whole thing. I need to master that. That's what I said. So that's kind of what we're going to be doing with everything moving forward. I don't know. I'm going to try my best to kind of do what I can here. The script's already done, so I don't really want to do too much more, because we really want to get this thing going as far as like filming and stuff, because we've had this in our hands for a minute. But I think moving forward, I think that'll be really cool, because of the fact that it'll help me want to even branch out into, because I do want to do different genres, but I feel like this will be a really cool way to kind of just go crazy with how creative or whatever the thing can be, while also still being very grounded in what the theme of the story is. Like, I feel like having the ability to do both of those things will be really, really cool. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. But okay, enough of me blabbling. I'm gonna go ahead and start getting this thing written out, and then we're gonna go from there. So yeah, all right, let's get it. Baby, I just wanna dance. I just wanna dance. it is done. We have got the thing done, and I'm going to look over it one more time before I like send it off to Daryl and everything like that. But yeah, getting it on script it feels really good, not gonna lie to you. So I'm very happy about that. And hey, we ticking the needle, man. We moving forward. I don't know. I won't lie. Were there moments where I was like, I kind of want to do something else? Yeah. But at the same time, though, I will say it felt really good just to kind of like, I don't know, keep pushing forward and keeping that thing in mind of like, how bad do you want it, you know? Oh, matter of fact, I think before I end this video, I'm gonna read what I wrote about that whole thing. And I literally wrote this today, so yeah. So yesterday, I watched this video on YouTube that has the same title as the quote above. It only takes 2 weeks. Now, as I'm watching it, it's clearly about a teacher talking in reference to his students in his math class, but he also acknowledges that the same thing can be applied to everything. In reference to what he was saying how students who are behind in math class severely can easily get back on track and be ahead so long as they lock in for 2 weeks. Grind it out for 2 weeks, including studying, doing the homework, going to office hours, etc. The one thing he said that really sat with me, because he repeated it multiple times, was it depends on how bad you want it. Goodness gracious. The one thing he said that really sat with me, because he repeated it multiple times, was it depends on how bad you want it. No lie, I've heard this phrase so many times, but after hearing it so much, I kind of dismissed it as people saying to solely focus on your work and nothing else. But after watching this, I feel different. As I sit here writing this, he's right. How bad you want it really does matter. But the wanting can't be from desperation. It has to be from a place of you knowing that all the work you're doing is truly building you towards the success and life you want. I think going about it that way makes that phrase way, way better. It makes me feel like that level of hard work is okay so long as it's from a healthy intention. And I just do my work every day. I want to do this with my new short film. Like, get so much stuff done so I can finish pre-production at least and vlog each day to show my progress with it. It's been so long since I've done that, but I'm sure I'll make it all work out no problem. So that's going to be the play. Get pre-production done in 2 weeks and do something towards that every day. I can make that happen, and I will. So yeah, to conclude this video, I just want to say to anybody, whoever watches this, challenge yourself. Give yourself 2 weeks on whatever it is that you've been procrastinating on, to whatever it is that you've wanted to do but have not been the best at putting all your effort towards it. You know, like, honestly, give yourself this challenge of it takes 2 weeks and just let me know how it goes. I'm on this journey with you. Literally, this is me starting it. So hey, let's start this thing together. You feel me? So yeah. But as of right now, I'm about to go ahead and go work out, and yeah, we will be ready for tomorrow. So let's get it. All right, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, like, comment. I only have 11 seconds. But yeah, if you're a filmmaker in Dallas, feel free to hit me up so we can connect. But also, thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, see y'all tomorrow.